So good morning, folks. So this morning we're going to talk about updates in the fish room. So stand by as we get ready to look at some things that I'm doing. Alrighty. So here was another project that I started. It was a paramecium culture, and I did this probably 2 weeks ago, and whatever I've done doesn't seem to be doing very good. So let's take a look and see what we can see. It's very, very minimal movement I see in here. I'm just not seeing the multitude that I had when I first started. So I'm kind of thinking that this was a failure. So maybe we'll try again later. First, I'm working on trying to get my brine shrimp to grow out. Anyway, that's where this is at. Another project. So one of the first things that I'm showing you here is I'm trying to grow out brine shrimp, and I know it's going to be really hard to see, but you can see they're growing. Some get a little bit bigger than others, but they're getting bigger. So that's one project that I'm working on. Now let's go look at the tanks. So next up here is my, as Stubbs Aquatic calls it, my Oreo cookie tank. Because of the substrate, it looks like an Oreo cookie. But this is my dirted tank, my very first dirted tank, fairly recently just set up. And I still am struggling a little bit with water conditions, even though shrimp and everything that's in here, the shrimp are living fine. I put guppies in here a week or so ago, I guess, and they didn't make it, so I've been testing my water every day, and this morning I just did a 25% water change. I've been doing that about every other day to try to get the water parameters down. I'm still having a slight bit of ammonia, a little bit of nitrates, and a little bit of nitrite. So it ain't completely cycled yet. It's working on there. But one thing I did notice today, and I don't know if you saw it just a little bit ago, that the substrate is starting to gas off now. I'm starting to see bubbles coming up out of the substrate. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's happening. So, but anyway, you know, you can see I got shrimp in here, and there's one. She's got eggs on her, as you can see. She's doing fine. There's about 8 or 9 shrimp in here. I don't know how many I got in here, but they're in here. They're small. They're ghost shrimp, so it is what they are. So the 40 breeder, like you say, this guy is just forest, and it's doing really well. I really don't have to deal with much of anything with this tank other than just clean the pre-filter and top it off when needed, because it's pretty much stable by itself, and I'm liking that. Less maintenance, more fun. And so folks, this is my 180. You may notice that I don't have the canopy on there anymore, and temporarily it's staying off due to the fact is I am having issues with my shoulders. In the past, when I was in the military, I separated my left shoulder twice, and I also separated my right shoulder once after the military. So now I have, about 2 years ago, I went through physical therapy because of torn rotator cuffs, and right now my left shoulder is fired up, so it's really difficult for lifting that thing off and on, me and my wife. So we decided to take it off and stick it in the closet temporarily until my shoulder gets well. The VA is going to put me through some physical therapy to hopefully get it strengthened back up, because right now it's driving me nuts. But anyway, 180 is doing fine. You can see fish are doing fine. Once again, I know you can't see them because they're behind the waroos, but they've got eggs laid over there. And my severums, if we get over this way, they have a bunch of eggs on that rock that they're guarding. Look at my Oscars, golly, they're getting so beautiful. He's getting big, he's gonna be a monster. I love him. I love the Oscars. And then my albino Oscar, he's doing good. Well, he doesn't grow as fast as the red Oscar, but he's doing well. Severums are doing well. Everything in here is doing well. This tank is really doing good. I like it. I love it. And it does really good. Another thing I just found out in my mail, let me switch over here to the 75 gallon. So this tank, once again, I ordered a bunch of rummy nose tetras, and they will be here today. And I also ordered some more guppy grass, so that's coming all today. So I will add that all onto this one video. But folks, this is my live fish that come from Akahuna. These are my rummy nose tetras, so let's open the box. Now I'm doing this one-handed, so it's going to kind of suck, so I'm going to have to kind of pause and then open it and then go from there. Okay, so here we go, folks. We got the box open, and like I say, we got it from Akahuna, and they give you the guarantee paperwork. Alright, and let's these up, and let's see what we got. So well, they all appear to be alive, so that's good. So let me get this out of this double bag, and then we're going to float them. So one thing nice, there's no water leakage at all. So we have them over here, and they are floating now. So there should be 12 rummy nose tetras in there. And I don't notice any dead ones. So looks like we're doing good. So I finished floating them in the tank, and as per instructions it says put them in a container and 50-50, take the water from the bags and an equal amount from your tank and let them acclimate that way, which is a slower acclimation. So I've already done that. So as you can see, that's about inch and a half of water, half tank water, half of their water, and let them acclimate in this for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to net them out and put them in the tank. And they're all looking really good. They're looking lively. They're moving. I don't see anything looking terrible. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Now there's the new stockage. Rummy nose tetra. As you see, they are very tight schooling fish. So I'm going to turn the lights off and let them relax for a while. Next up, this is from LRB, this is just guppy grass. So we'll open that up. There should be 4 packs of them in here. I love the doggone LRB logo thingy here. That's freaking awesome. I love it. Is it a sticker? What is it? It might be a sticker. Cool. And a thank you for your order and everything. Let's open the bag and see what we got. So, thank you LRB. He gave me an extra bag of guppy grass. So I ordered 4, I got 5. Anyway, that's my update for what we got going on with all this new stuff. And so I took all of LRB's guppy grass and I threw it in a jar full of tank water because I do see a bunch of snails in them, and I'm not a snail man. And I've noticed snails in both my 75 and my dirty tank, and they probably came from this guppy grass because I have it in both tanks. But this time I've treated this guppy grass with some stuff that should kill the snails off and their eggs. So we'll leave it in here for a week or 2 and we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it kills all the snails off and I ain't got to deal with them.